What time?
When it's 2:45. It's 2:45. Yeah. It's 2:45.
Greetings and hello everybody. Welcome to the El Corte Ingles webinar. How are you all doing today, everyone? Hope you're all well and good in Asia. We have attendees coming through from Philippines, from Indonesia, from Malaysia, from Hong Kong, Singapore. I believe also there's some Taiwan and Thailand as well in the list. Just to get you all a bit warmed up and excited, we've got the chat box here. So please, everybody, please type hello, hello in the chat box and get your fingers warm, okay? So everyone, what are we going to do today? Let me have a look and share my presentation. So yeah, welcome to El Corte Inglés, inviting you to discover Madrid as a unique destination and the advantages of a tax refund in Spain with Global Blue. So today we've got wonderful presenters, and of course the first lady you're going to see today is the most outstanding and beautiful Isabella Martin, who is going to start leading this webinar. And then we're going to meet Ana Alvarez Sostros Rodriguez from Madrid Tourism Board. Our friend also at El Corte Inglés, Helena, is also going to show us part of that as well. And then we're going to have a demonstration and a presentation about Global Blue from Felipe Alegrete. So yeah, you're going to see various different live elements. You're going to see also a live demonstration of the Global Blue tax refund machine. But first off, of course, we're going to learn all about the Madrid destination. Okay, so let me just quickly say hello to our dear friend from Madrid Tourism Board, and that's Anna. Hi Anna, how are you doing?
Hello everybody.
How are you doing?
Great, thank you.
So I'm just going to stop sharing my screen here, and then I'm going to make you the spotlight as well. There you go. Take it away, Anna.
Hello everybody, thank you. First of all, thank you for being here. I'll share my screen with you if that's okay. I'll briefly, my name is Ana Sostres. I'm market manager for Asia and Middle East in Madrid Tourism office. And I'll briefly introduce you to the city of Madrid, which is the new luxury destination in Europe. First of all, Madrid is a very lively city with a very open, diverse, cosmopolitan atmosphere. It's a unique destination because I don't know why here. There is always something to do in Madrid. We enjoy 260 days of sun every year, and it's also the second safest capital in Europe. So it the city invites to be discovered, strolling the streets and discovering its unique secrets. Madrid during the years has won several awards. It has been for 6 years now the best congress and meeting destination in the world. We have also been chosen by Time Magazine as one of the 10 best places to live in the world. We have been chosen as the 4th best urban destination, and we are the best shopping destination in Europe as well. Recently, we have been named as the best gastronomic destination in Europe and the fifth best gastronomic destination in the world. Uh, Talking about connectivity in Madrid, Madrid has the biggest and most important airport in Southern Europe. Is the third best airport in Europe, and the fifth airport is the third best airport in the world, and is the fifth biggest airport in Europe, according to the number of passengers we receive every year. Right now, with Southeast Asia, we have direct connection Madrid-Bangkok, is twice a week, and the route takes almost 12 hours. But even if we don't have direct connections, as you can see in the chart below, all the markets coming from South Asia have been growing a lot, and they are willing to visit Madrid, all those markets. Madrid is also the second greenest capital of the world. In fact, 55% of Madrid streets are tree-lined, and we have over 200 square foot of parks and green areas per inhabitant. So it's always a possibility to escape from the hustle of the city, to visit one of the many parks that you can find along the city. One of the most important is, of course, the Retiro Park, which has been chosen in 2021 as UNESCO World Heritage Site, together with the Art Walk. The Art Walk is the biggest art concentration that you can find in the world. Within 2 kilometers, you can find the three main museums of the city, which are the Prado Museum, the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum, and the Reina Sofia for Modern Art, along with many monuments and the Royal Observatory, the Royal Gardens. So all this area has been declared by UNESCO World Heritage Site. However, Madrid is a city of culture and art. And not only we have the three main museums and the biggest art concentration that you can find in the world, in the city you can visit over 80 museums, in total 85. The new arrival is the Royal Collections Gallery. Is a gathering of items, personal items and pieces of art that has been collected by the Spanish kings and queens since the medieval ages until the father of our actual king. It's located in front of the Royal Palace and definitely is one of the jewels that you can find in Madrid. As I was talking before, the art walk is a must in Madrid. No one can visit Madrid for the first time and not visiting one of these three big museums that you can find in Paseo de Recoletos, very close to the Retiro Park. All that area is very monumental. But beside the three big museums, as I was saying, there are in total 85 museums in the city. Some of them are lesser known museums, but still jewels of the history of Madrid. For instance, we have the house museums that come together with the Liria Palace, that is the one that you can see right now on the screen, and is to be called the little brother of our royal palace. All these house museums allow you to have a look at the history of Madrid and how Madrid has evolved alongside the centuries. The history of Madrid is very linked to the history of the royals in Spain, because when the Habsburg arrived to Madrid, they give a look at the city that maybe it was not such a monumental city as other big European capitals as Paris or Vienna. But with the arrival of the Habsburg, all the royal legacy is very connected to the Madrid history. In fact, not only you can visit the biggest royal palace in Western Europe, also the Royal Theatre, who has been chosen as the best opera house in Europe in 2021, the Royal Tapestry Factory, or the Royal Galleries collections, amongst others. Recently, we have created Madrid Unique Destination, which is a gathering of experiences. We have 51 members right now. It's a gathering of unique experience because Madrid is a very experiential city. So all the experts in different fields like gastronomy, well-being, art and culture has joined together to create a wide community that offers exclusive experience for the high-end traveler. As I say, Madrid has also been chosen as the best shopping destination in Europe because in Madrid you can obviously find all the big brands, but also a selection of unique artisans and aircrafts that you can only buy in Madrid. So those are also perfect souvenirs when you are coming back after visiting the city. Madrid is also music and performing arts. In fact, only Madrid is the third city in the world where you can enjoy the biggest number of live shows every day. It's not only opera in the Royal Theatre, but also all the music scene. Only New York and London have more music live shows performing every day. But Madrid is also the capital of flamenco. In Madrid, you can find the only restaurant in the world awarded 1 Michelin star performing a live show every day. And of course, if we talk about Madrid, we are talking about food and drinks and gastronomy. We enjoy and we love spending time eating and drinking. And also for this, Madrid is a city that combines tradition and the most modern trends. In fact, in Madrid, you can find the oldest restaurant in the world, which is in the Guinness Book of Records. But you can also, it's in the right side of the screen, but also you can find Diverso, which is a 3 Michelin star restaurant whose chef has been chosen for 2 years now as the best chef in the world. In total, Madrid has 28 Michelin star restaurants, and Diverso is the chef I was talking about, is David Muñoz. You can also see afterwards in Isabella's presentation that you can also enjoy David Muñoz at El Corte Inglés. Besides that, Madrid also has different gastronomic markets where alongside the city where you can enjoy tapas or just do a little break in the middle of your visits. One of the new arrivals to the city is the new Bernabeu Stadium. Not only we have increased the capacity of the stadium, but also we have covered the stadium, and it has been created a very special venue in which not only you can enjoy the best football matches, and not only it's the temple of football, but also you can enjoy many different sports, live concerts, or even conference and congresses. When you come to Madrid, you always wonder, where can I stay? Well, the good news is all the big brands in the hotel world are now betting on Madrid to be the next destination to visit. So you can find all the new brands that are arriving to Madrid, like Four Seasons, Mandarin Oriental, the first Thompson hotel in Europe has recently opened in Madrid, also Brad's Hotel. Next year, Soho House is coming to Madrid, Nuba Hotel, so you will find a selection of hotels of different budgets and different styles. For instance, you can also find the U Music Hotel that you can see here on your left corner, in which you can enjoy inside the hotel live performing every day, as they have a theater that can accommodate up to 800 people as well. And well, that's a little bit what I had to explain about Madrid. I will be glad to answer your questions at the end of the other presentations, and I hope you have enjoyed this glimpse of Madrid. Thank you for your attention, and best regards.
Thank you very much. Muchas gracias, of course. So I definitely would like to now go across to El Corte Inglés to see our fantastic colleagues here, who I think Isabella is going to start telling us all about Madrid, El Corte Inglés Castellana.
Yes, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect. So hi everyone, and thank you very much, Anna, for that great introduction regarding Madrid. And definitely Madrid is the new European luxury destination. So as Tim was saying, my name is Isabella, and I am the head of the Southeast Asian market here at El Corte Inglés. And I want to do a little introduction of the company for those of you who don't know. Okay, so El Corte Inglés was founded in 1940, so more than 80 years ago. We have been in the storefront for more than 80 years. However, El Corte Inglés started as a small tailor shop in the city center of Madrid. It was a very, very small shop, and it started to grow slowly, slowly until it became the first ever department store here in Spain. As of today, we have more than 75 stores between Spain and also Portugal, and we have become Europe's largest department store chain. So for many of you who have had the chance to come to Spain or to Portugal, you have definitely for sure bumped into one of our stores because as I mentioned, we have more than 75 across Spain and Portugal. However, today I want to focus on our Castellana store, our flagship store, where we are located right now. Our Castellana store is our flagship store. It has more than 100,000 square meters and a total of 6 floors. So come with me and I will show you a little bit more about this magnificent store. Come with me. So Castellana store, as the name implies, is located in the Castellana Avenue. Castellana Avenue is Madrid's most important avenue. And as Ana was mentioning, you're gonna find a great selection of hotels and restaurants in this avenue. You're also gonna be able to find the icon of Madrid, the Santiago Bernabeu football stadium, here in our Castellana Avenue, only 5 to 7 minutes drive from our Castellana store, which makes it a very, very great location. It's a very strategically located here, our Castellana store, for all of you agents to include a visit of Castellana in your itineraries. Right now, we are in the base floor of Castellana. As you can see, this is the floor where all of our luxury boutiques are located. Right behind is the main entrance, and you're gonna find a great selection of luxury boutiques. For example, we have Prada, we have Gucci, we have Rolex, Dior, and of course, we have the iconic Louis Vuitton, Bulgari, and most probably your most important or your favorite luxury brand, you're gonna be able to find it here. However, for those of you or for those clients who are not really interested in buying luxury, don't worry. At Castellana, we have a wide selection of luxury brands, but also non-luxury brands. We have a great selection of not only different product categories, but we also have a wide selection of brands that can be accommodated to any price pocket. So definitely El Corte Inglés is a one-stop shop for anything that you want to buy. Anything from something, maybe for example, jamon, our very, very typical jamon, or a luxury bag, or maybe clothing, or maybe a great perfume or cosmetics. You're gonna be able to find everything here. We also have a great or very special place, which is called the Gourmet Experience, which we will show later with my colleague Elena. So you might be wondering what I have here in my hand. Well, here I have the welcome pack. So what is the welcome pack? A welcome pack is a special gift or something special we have created for our exclusive partners, okay? So only our exclusive partners will be able to receive this. So your clients, when you have, for example, FITs or you have maybe groups coming to our store, we can be able to give this to each person. So what does this include? The welcome pack includes the following. First, we have the Welcome to El Corte Inglés, which includes our 10% reward card. This 10% reward card, basically it's a card that you get to accumulate 10% of your first purchase to redeem on your consecutive purchases. So starting your second purchase, you can start redeeming 10% of what you have accumulated, okay? So basically this card, you get to accumulate it up to 5 days, and you can use it in any of our El Corte Inglés in Spain, okay? In Portugal, we have exactly the same promotion, but only with the stores in Portugal, okay? Here, we also have the welcome gift. which is a complimentary drink and a complimentary Spanish tapa that will be able to enjoy, or your clients will be able to enjoy it in our 6th floor. In our welcome pack, we also include a store guide so that your clients are able to know which brands are located in each floor. We also have a Madrid city map that it will be included. And of course, we have our great tax refund explanation. The tax refund explanation, it's in different languages. And you might be asking yourself, why do we have a tax refund explanation? Well, very simple, because we have a designated place inside of our store where we do the tax refund process, which of course we will show you later. Why is it important to talk about the tax-free? Well, because here at El Corte Inglés, you're able to do the tax refund inside of our store, inside. And not only do the tax refund inside of our stores, but you're able to get an early refund inside of our stores. But why is it important? And what is the added value that El Corte Inglés has? Well, it's very simple. At El Corte Inglés, since we are a department store, you're able to combine the tickets that you buy in the different brands that we have. While combining this ticket, you're gonna get only one tax refund invoice, which will be of a higher amount, and therefore you're gonna get a higher tax refund. For example, right now, if I want to buy something in Dior, and then I want to buy something in, for example, in Bulgari, well, I combine these two tickets into one and get a higher tax refund. That's something that nobody has in the city, okay? To combine this. Okay, so enough about the tax refund. Now I want to go ahead and show you our gourmet experience where my colleague Elena will be welcoming you. Elena, hello, can you hear us?
Hello, good morning from Madrid. This is Elena. Hello, good morning. Okay, nice to meet you all. I'm the manager of international customer here in Castellana, and today I'm going to show you a very special space here in the store, which is gourmet experience, the gourmet area. So let's come in, let's see the whole thing. Okay, so this area is actually divided into different parts. First, we have the actual store where you can buy gourmet products, and then we have the restaurants where you can, have some lunch, have a tapa, whatever you'd like. So the very cool thing about this space, which is also quite popular among the locals here, is that we have some very special products, like, we have these whiskeys that are super hard to find for the high-end luxury customers which want to get really special things, such as a Macallan, for example. And then we also have, the regular things that you would find locals buying here. So yeah, also El Corte Inglés is, very specialized on finding things that the customer wants. So for example, we do have some high-end customers which want to find specific things that we can get here. So it means if we have it in Spain, we can get it in our store. If not, it's just not in the country. So let's come this way. So first, this is the drinks area. Here you can find, a very good selection of Spanish wines, but also other nationalities. For example, we have a very good French selection because, Madrid is a place that many people visit, to get a taste of Spain in general. So sometimes you cannot visit the whole country, but here in the capital, you can find things from very local places in Spain, which we will see later. So let's keep going this way. So yes, of course, we have, a big wine tradition in Spain. You can find them all here. We also have our olive oils. Of course, we have the regular ones, the ones that we use every day, and also very special ones. And then we have some fun products here. For example, here in the Rosé Ale, we have the collaboration with Chanel, which is this one, and also the Sarah Jessica Parker one, so quite some special pieces that you can get here. Let's keep going this way. So we also have things, as we were saying, from all over the world. So here you can also find international products, which is very attractive also for the locals. And then we also have the sweets area. By the way, On the other side, we will find Barra del Gourmet, which we will talk about a little bit later, which is a very popular restaurant option here. Okay, we also have some canned items, the sweets area. And so something that I always like to talk about when I do these visits of our store is that here, I love how you can find super specific things. For example, I'm from a northern city in Spain, a smaller place called Oviedo. I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but it's a smaller place. And here you can find these sweets that are from a local shop in Oviedo, which is like a super small place. So it's so fun to me that you can find this in Madrid. Like it's a very specific thing. So these sweets are the moscovitas, by the way, if anybody's curious, if you want to try them. They're made out of chocolate and almond, and they are the best that you're going to have in Spain. Just saying. Let's keep coming this way. Okay, so here we start the restaurants area. So we have different options. We have some Spanish cuisine, also some international taste, because here, you know, the thing is, in a rainy day, such as this one, it is very nice to come here, just spend the day here. And you can have it all. You can do all your shopping, you can eat here, you can do all things. And it kind of feels like you're in the center of Madrid because, you know, you can find Honest Greens, for example, which is a super popular place that you would just usually find in the center. And then we have, you know, more local places like Huerta de Carabaña, where you will find Spanish product. And then we also have Rabioso. As we were saying before, in Madrid, you can find Diverso, which is from Chef David Muñoz. But here we also have Rabioso, which is the only one Michelin star restaurant that you can find inside a store in Spain. So we have it here. It's also from the same chef, and it's super good. So if you have the chance to eat here, I highly recommend. So yeah, this is all for our gourmet area, which, by the way, here you can also use the reward card that Isabella was talking about before. So this is one of the places where you can spend the money that you accumulate. So if you want to try our gastronomic culture and have some memories that you can bring back to your country, you can also use it here. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. And now let me give it up to Felipe from Global Blue, which is going to explain how tax-free works, as it is one of the biggest attractions that we have in Spain for our international clients.
Thank you very much, Elena. My name is Felipe. I work for Global Blue, and I'm the person responsible today to guide you through the shopper experience when they shop tax-free. So let me first try and share the presentation. And let me know if you see my screen properly.
Yep, we can see it.
Okay. So basically, the presentation is about the whole process when you shop tax-free here in Spain. So let me start with the basics. What is the tax-free shopping? The tax-free shopping is a system that allows non-resident tourists to get the refund on the value-added tax or equivalent taxes paid on purchases made during their trip. First, to qualify for the VAT refund, the travelers must meet certain conditions. The first one, obviously, it is to be a non-resident in the European Union. That's obvious. The second one would be a minimum purchase amount, which in Spain we reduced to 0, but in other countries, such as Italy, for example, it is 70 euros. It was 154 before. So if you spend less than that, you're not eligible to do the tax-free. And the last one is the goods must be exported. So what the law says basically is that the tax-free is for products that you will take with you outside of the European Union. So that could be checked at the airport. Tax-free shopping in 3 simple steps. The most obvious one, first you have to go shopping. You can browse and shop at one of our 300,000 stores across 40 plus countries to purchase something that you love and request a tax-free form. The tax-free form always has to be issued in the store. Then you can get the customs validation at the airport. Here in Spain, we are 100% digital, so that can be done in a machine. It will be as easy as scanning the first form in the machine, and it will recover all your information and validate all of your tax reforms at once. And then the third step would be to receive your refund, and that could be via our app, through mobile customer care, or it could be in one of our refund points. And now I will play a video which will show you the shop tax-free experience from the first step to the last. Well, and now I will go in detail on what you have seen in the video. And first things first, why should you become a Global Blue member? Well, the most obvious one is to save money. You can get up to 15.70% back when shopping tax-free. You can save time with faster checkout with automatically filled in forms and not refund queues. This is really important, and our customers appreciate that, especially in the refund points, which I will talk about later. Then personalized support. You can track and manage your transactions to ensure you never miss a refund. You can get access to handpicked shopping deals tailored to your preference and destinations. And of course, and obviously, instantly identified in over 300,000 stores worldwide. So, which are the most important free services that Global Blue provides? The mobile customer care, our Global Blue app, and of course, the Global Blue early refund points. What is mobile customer care? It's a step-by-step guidance to recover your refund. First, when they issue the tax reform in the store, you have to provide your contact details in order to receive an SMS or an email guidance. Second, you can add your payment details for an automatically and faster refund. And then the last one, live updates. You can get access to live updates on your refund status and locate your nearest refund office. And this is really important because with this information, you can keep track if the forms have been validated by customs or not, because sometimes people have doubts about that. Then we have the Global Blue app. You can save time and the tax reform will be auto-filled. Your details are securely saved automatically. No more forms to fill out. Your data will always be updated and filled in automatically in store when you present your barcode. And I would like to stop a little bit in here because this is really, really appreciated by our customers. Because in the past, before 2019, you had to fill manually all the forms and you had to carry your passport at all times with you. And now with this service, they can do it automatically and you can keep track of everything. The second point would be instantly see how much you're saving. You can keep track of the status of your refund at all times. Instantly see how much you're saving and the next steps to complete your refund. You will always know where to find the nearest refund offices, kiosks, and customs offices. And the last one being get exclusive access to all our brand offers and partner benefits. The last service that we provide is the early refund points. And this is the one that I hold closest to my heart because I work in one. So since 2022, Global Blue has established refund points in various locations across Spain, most of them inside El Corte Ingles, making the traveler's experience clearer, faster, and more intuitive. Here, the travelers can receive the refund before customs validation. So basically, we change the order in which the shopper experience is lived. First, you go to the store and you purchase something, and then you can come to our refund points in the city, and you can get your money before going through customs at the airport. And this is so important, and people appreciate it because it serves two purposes. The first one being obviously that you get the money before going through customs and before leaving the country, and you can re-spend that money in the area. And the second one, they will have a clearer explanation and a guidance for the moment when they get to the airport and they have to validate their forms with customs. So why choose Spain as a tax-free shopping destination? Well, we have the highest refund amount. Spain offers the highest refund amount for the traveler due to government established refund table. As I mentioned before, Spain is the first country to reduce the minimum payment amount to 0. And then the last but not least, the process is 100% digital with the possibility to receive the forms paperless and keep track of everything in your phone. And Spain has become a leader in the European market, becoming #1 in numbers of transactions issued. And I will do a live demonstration now in the kiosk. First, I will leave you with Isabella, and in a few minutes, I will join you and do a live demonstration of a refund process in a kiosk here in Castellana.
Hi, everyone. Again, can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you very much, Felipe, for that great explanation regarding the tax refund. Well, yes, as Felipe mentioned, Spain has one of the it's one of the best destinations for the tax free because it's one of the highest in Europe. It goes all the way up to very attractive shopping destination. So I'm here in our customer service lounge. Our customer service lounge is this great area that we have, which is specifically designed for all of you, for all of our international customers, because here is the place where our clients come to do the tax refunds. Also, if you have any groups coming to our store, here is a place where we will gather all of your groups, do the briefing, and also this is a place, of course, where we will do the tax refund inside of our store. As you can see here, we have on one side the waiting area, the lounge area, and on the other side we have our very qualified staff or multilingual staff, which will help you do the tax refund in a very comfortable situation, in a very comfortable area. Okay, so just to recap, here at El Corte Inglés, in Castellana, we have one of the only early refund points of Global Blue here inside of the store. So you're able to get the tax refund in advance here in Castellana store. So online, your tickets here at El Corte Inglés to get a higher tax refund, and you can do the early refund, not only of purchases inside El Corte Inglés, that of course are working with Global Blue. Okay, so now let's go outside and we will meet. So as you can see on one side, we have the waiting area and our staff, and also here we have the kiosks. So come with me here. I will leave you here with Felipe, which will do a simulation on how the tax refund works. Hi, Felipe, again.
Hello again. So basically, to use one of our machines here in Corte Inglés, it is a simple process. The first thing that you should do is just select the language. Then you will be asked to scan your passport. After your passport is scanned, it will take all the information. And if you have provided in the store a phone number or an email address, it will be uploaded in the system. I did not, so that's why I have to fill one. And then the only thing left to do is just choose the flight date when you're about to leave the European Union. You select next. And as I have issued a tax-free form previously to this, which is this one, and as Isabella was mentioning, all the purchases can be gathered in just one form. That form will be uploaded into the system with a tool called Smart Search. So whatever it is under your passport number will be uploaded in the system. The next thing is just choose the refund method. In this case, we're going to go for the card refund. Then you can use your card to scan it in here. There you go. Now, as my card is a debit one, the machine will only allow me to do the refund after the customs validation. If it was a credit card, I could get cash before the flight so that I can get the refund back to the card. So I would choose this option, which is getting the refund back to the card after I validate in customs. I agree with the terms. And here you have a quick explanation on what is expected for you to do at the airport with your tax form. And that's it. Basically, you got the information of your card in the system, and as soon as you validate, you get the money back to your card. Thank you.
So thanks, Felipe. That's really, really cool. Next, we will have be able to catch back up with Isabella. She's taking a quick walk up to the VIP lounge, and let me turn her on again.
Hear us? Hello, can you hear us?
I can hear you again.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, thank you very much, Felipe, for that live simulation. We are now in the first floor. We are here in the personal shopper lounge, as you can see here. The personal shopper lounge, together with our VIP lounge, our two spaces that are private spaces for our most special clients. As you can see here, this is a space for our VIP clients where they want to have a more personalized experience with our personal shoppers. Our personal shoppers are stylists that will assist you every step of the way on what you want to buy, okay? So here, as you can see here, we have the colorama test, where our personal shoppers, will advise you which colors work best for you, okay? Or if you don't want to do the colorama test, you can simply come here and our stylist will help you on and assist you on what to buy. If you want to book any of these rooms, either the personal shopper lounge or the VIP lounge, just please reach out to me and we will make sure to organize something special for your VIP clients or for your special clients. We can also organize some caterings, some food, some drinks for all of them, if that's what they want. Okay, so just to wrap up, thank you very much for joining us. As you have seen, El Corte Inglés is not only a one-stop shop for all of your luxury brands and all of your luxury, not luxury, sorry, and non-luxury items. Here you can find it all. Also here you can get the tax refund. You can do the whole process, but also don't forget to validate your customs your tax refund in customs validation in the airport. Okay. However, here remember at El Corte Inglés you're gonna be able to get the tax refund in advance, and here you will get to combine the tickets to get a higher tax refund. So this makes El Corte Inglés the best shopping destination here in Madrid, and not only in Madrid but also in Spain. So I'm also here with Elena, which maybe some of you know her because maybe your groups have come. Elena is a person who will greet your groups and will show them and will assist them in whatever they need when they come here. Okay, so we will take a seat and we can maybe start the Q&A if you have any questions.
Yes, audience. So you must have seen by now all of our fantastic presentations, and also seen our live tour. So I would like to now ask you guys in the audience if you have any questions. please do put them in the Q&A box, which is in the Zoom panel at the bottom of the screen, and then I will bring the questions to Isabella and Helena. But before we start with your questions, I have some of my own. So Isabella, coming up to Eid al-Fitr and Easter, are you having any events or any special things happening at El Corte Inglés?
Yes, yes. So, actually, next week, starting the 28th of March, up until the 13th of April, we have a special aid promotion. Okay, so we will welcome all of you. If you have any agents, or sorry, if you have any groups coming, we have a special promotion for aid, which we will give you a gift card. Okay, a gift card here in our Castellana store and also in our Diagonal store in Barcelona. So make sure if you come here during this period to ask our staff and to get more information on this promotion.
Okay, great. And then in terms of items to buy in the department store, what kind of new things do you have to buy? Anything new?
Well, what things we have? We're always having new products coming in right now, and new brands, new pop-ups, new brands. For example, right now we have just started the spring. Okay, so starting the first week of March, we have started officially our spring season, our spring collections. So all of the store has the new spring summer collection. So you're gonna be able to find the new things, the new arrivals here, right, Elena?
Yes, of course. For example,
really-
we have a new. Oh, sorry.
So carry on, carry on.
Sure. I was just going to say we have a few new brands, and this month we are also going to have a pop-up for Sensai. So if we have any fans of this brand out there, as I am, you'll find it here in Castellana as well.
Brilliant, that's great. I mean, basically in Asia, we like to wear the light clothes in terms of, obviously our climate is a little bit warmer in Southeast Asia, so we like to wear the summer and spring collection in any case. So this is the place to get the brands, this is the place to get fantastic deals, obviously cheaper there in Spain than it is in Asia. Okay, so there's actually no further questions coming through. I guess what I'll tell the audience is that we will share the recording to you guys all afterwards, so you can keep it. We also share all the materials as well. And now I'd like to pop along and do our wonderful prize quiz. We will ask some questions, everybody. Before we do that, let me just check with Isabella. What is the prize today?
Okay, team. So today we have 2 vouchers. So 2 different people will be able to win 100 euro vouchers for El Corte Inglés. Okay,
Great.
so that's a great prize. However, you will be able to get the prize or to redeem your prize when you come here to Spain to our store, either Castellana or Diagonal. Okay.
And the chances are they can meet Helena as well when they come to the store, right?
Yes, for sure.
In
Yes,
fact,
they will
everybody in the
surely-
audience, when you go to Madrid and you must go to El Corte Inglés, you must definitely come and meet Helena, okay? Definitely.
Here.
There you go. Okay, everyone. So let me read out the first question that we have. Just to remind you guys of the rules. We will ask the question, and then in the answer, please put your name, your company name, and the city that you're in and the country. Well, let me just make it easy. Name, company name, and city. Okay, I can tell which country you're in from that. Okay, and then after that, put the answer to the question, and that makes it easy to give you the prize. The first person that comes up on my screen answering the question with the details will win the prize. Okay, so everybody, you're ready to rock and roll, I guess, out there with your fingers on the chat box. Okay, so the first question is, can you name me the Michelin restaurant at El Corte Inglés? Michelin star, 1 star. Okay, so looking at this, I can see people are starting to answer the question. So as I said before, it's the name of the restaurant, okay? And I have a winner. The first person that has answered the question correctly and spelt it correctly as well is Multi Destinations Incorporated, Alia Oraye from Manila. Yes, it's the Ravioso or Ravioso restaurant over there. Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. So I will look out for you in the list and I will send you the voucher. Okay. Next question. Everybody get your fingers on the buttons. Okay. Up to how many % is the tax refund available in Spain? Okay, let's have a look. So we've got lots of people guessing and lots of people have the right answer. But let's see who is first to get it. So the first person to get it is all the way from Hong Kong, actually. Lawrence Ng from Realty Travel Services Limited Hong Kong. He got it right, 15.7%. Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. But anyway, audience, please, when you do come, I'll send you the contact details for Helena. And if you do come to El Corte Ingles, be sure to meet her up and, you know, have a good chat about groups coming to El Corte Ingles. Thanks to Felipe, thanks to Anna, thanks to these young ladies for their wonderful tour today. And if anybody has any questions, feel free always to write to us on email and we shall answer you, yeah? So many thanks, everyone. And
Thank you very much.
ladies.
Thank you,
Thank you
team.
very
Thank
much.
you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Okay,
We will see you in the next one. Thank you.
Thank you.
thank you. And Bella,
you.
please play your video.
He's a creature of the night.
Is that so? What time?
When it's 2:45.